Stalking, Alpine Volunteer Fire Department. Just walked out my door. I caught these perverts. They start pulling out. Pervert, right there. Pervert stalker. There's number 3. There was another car, but I missed it.
Here you see a white pickup truck posted up at the volunteer fire department. After 3 federal lawsuits, the sheriff of Union County is standing his ground on negligence of his duty. He has no qualms with the taxpayer paying attorneys to fight these cases, and they don't come cheap. But he won't stand up and address this community orgasmic policing situation. He's the chief law enforcement officer, and it all ends at his desk. He cannot pretend like, well, he didn't have any control over it. Then obviously he needs to step down and let somebody else do the job of chief law enforcement officer of Union County. So these pathetics make sure that not only are they visible, they follow you, they run ahead of you, they're in stores waiting on you. That's taxpayer dollars. These people have no lives. This is what validates them. This is what makes them feel like there's someone or somebody, and they're doing all this for the betterment of mankind. And so, but they've got the same mindset as Adolf Hitler and Pol Pot, not an American citizen that believes in God and country and the Constitution. So you got pathetic morons working in community organizations, nonprofit organizations, religious organizations, Freemasons, Rotarians, and NAMBLA, and whoever else wants to jump in on the holistic approach to community policing. That's everyone doing their part. Stalking is a crime. It is a felony. And the Constitution is still in play. So as they continue to demonstrate their hate for America, their hate for God, their hate for the Constitution, I'm going to keep demonstrating what all Americans with a backbone should do, and to take these pathetics to task relentlessly, just like they stalk and torture civilians, citizens, Americans relentlessly, daily. I'll let the rest of these video clips play out. And folks, when you've seen one, you've seen them all. You can't make this stuff up. Cars don't just naturally or organically pair up and matching color patterns when they drive. Okay, this is not we're not in the deep sea and anything like that. These Kias and Hondas and whatever they put together, and this color harassment, this is a triggering mechanism. So it's a big deal. Well, we're just driving, doing this. Well, it is a big deal, because the victim is being tormented 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't end, and this is it's a death of 1,000 paper cuts. Now, you're just as guilty as the most violent serial killer on this planet. And you think that what you're doing is no harm. You know what you're doing is screwed up. You know that you're screwed up. You know that it's not right. You know that. You also must know that that's the reason there's a place called hell. It's not your shot to call to go around in clandestine groups and make people's lives a living hell, force them into unemployment, homelessness, and isolate, ostracize, destroy their families, and somehow you feel like what you're doing is a good thing. I think any level-headed individual on this planet would beg to differ with you. But it's all about the money and the recognition and accolades. Without this program, these people would be filling up bingo parlors and beer joints and creeping around playgrounds and snatching kids off of merry-go-rounds and stuff like that. But they've got the COPS program, and it's all about the children. And I want you to think about it, folks. They say it's all about the children, and you're not listening to them correctly. So if we go with that settled verbiage there, think about it close. Human trafficking, and even Child Protective Services lose upwards of 100,000 children a year. They have no idea where they are. They ain't got a clue. How do you lose that many children? Well, you would think that the community orgasmic policing would focus on that, but they don't. They focus on people that they feel like that they can keep living in fear the rest of their life, and that they can bully them. Occasionally, they get one that bites back, and that's me. I'm going to continue to fight and continue to be a warrior for all victims. Till next time, God bless you.